Ryan!
Yeah, Mom?
Open the door.
Why wouldn't you tell me before you were coming over? You can't just turn up like this out of the blue.
I only live across the street. Why would I need to ask permission before coming to visit my son's house? Don't be so silly. I've brought your laundry over.
I'm grateful, Mom, but you need to remember that I'm an adult now. I need my privacy. You need to respect that.
Okay, don't expect your laundry to be done by me again. You're right. The prices of housing these days is unbelievable. I couldn't believe my ears when I turned on the news the other day. They were talking about how much apartment prices in New York had risen. I nearly had a heart attack. The government need to sort the situation out. None of us will be able to afford anything with the way things are going.
Yes, exactly. Our mortgage interest rate has also gone through the roof. So we're not rushing to plan the wedding just yet. We can't afford it. We're gonna keep an eye on the rates and then plan something when it's more manageable.
I see you're still being stubborn.
I'm not being stubborn, I just don't think it's a very good decision, Mom. Of course we can afford to plan the wedding, but with the way the interest rates are rising, it just doesn't seem wise to. Or would you rather us just never have one?
Don't speak such nonsense. Of course you need to get married.
It's the 21st century, Mom. There's a lot of couples now who choose not to get married. Half of my colleagues live single by themselves. It's just not something people are prioritizing these days, as it's too expensive to live. Some married couples are even choosing not to have children because it's just too expensive. They would rather just get married and spend their married life spending their money on themselves.
Don't even consider it. You knew how upset I was when your sister was debating whether or not to get married. Don't you remember? I was so disappointed. Also, why would you not want children? They bring so much joy to your life. I don't understand the younger generation these days. Just selfish.
She just decided to postpone it and focus on helping her husband to run their business.
Anyway, the point is, you knew how much their decision upset me, so you can't do the same. You all don't realize how important marriage is. Here, take this.
What is it?
Money. Since you said you can't afford to get married yet, I thought I'd give you something to help towards it. You can't make Jenny wait that long. She'll get bored. You're just getting older. You need to do it now whilst you're young. Do you want to look old in your pictures? You need to get married whilst you still have the chance. Now, don't ask me to chip in any more than this.
Mom, where did you manage to get all this money from?
It's just some money I managed to save up in the case that our family business was to fail. Your father worked hard to run the business, but it wasn't like we had anything to fall back on during hard times. So I just decided to save up what I had on the side, in case of an emergency.
Does Dad know about this money?
He didn't at first, and he was shocked when he found out. Luckily, we've never had to use it, but he was glad that I'd saved it. Anyway, we start receiving our private pension soon, so we won't need it anymore. I'd rather you have it. It puts my mind at ease if it ensures you will get married.
I appreciate the thought, Mom, but how do you know you'll never need this money in the future? Even though you are receiving your Social Security soon, you still may be in need of some extra money some months.
Then I'm assuming you would happily return the favor, no? Like, I'm helping you out in need?
I don't like the idea of being indebted to my own mother. I've got enough to pay off as it is. Jenny has already agreed to give her savings towards it. But it would make things awkward if I were to pay more than her. She wouldn't like it. She likes to be fair in how much we're paying each.
Why do you both make things so difficult for yourselves? Why does it matter if one of you pays a little more than the other? You will get married one day and everything will be shared.
Okay, I understand. I appreciate it, Mom. Thank you.
No need to thank me. You're my son at the end of the day. Now hurry up and start worrying about making kids. I want to live to see my grandchildren.
Okay, I'll get it sorted. Thanks again, Mom.
Amanda, I'm here. Ugh, this bag is way too heavy.
You're here? Did you manage to get everything I asked?
Yes, I think I managed to.
Even though you didn't write anything down?
It's not that hard to remember a few items. I have to remember way more things in my job.
Great. So handy that Costco is only across the road from your work. Did you remember the asparagus?
Yes, I got asparagus, bacon, cheese sauce, and spaghetti. Is that correct?
Ah, yes, there's 2 asparagus in here. Great.
But does asparagus go well in carbonara?
Yes, a chef on the TV said it tastes great if you add it into your carbonara, or even as dressing on the side.
Okay, I won't knock it until I try it, I guess.
Yes, and then when you realize how delicious it is, you can also cook it when you have guests around.
Okay, we need 2 stalks of asparagus, chopped bacon.
Stop standing there and listing things out and actually get helping. Take the asparagus to the sink and wash them, please. Then when you're done, come over here and boil them for me. Make sure you season the water beforehand, though. They taste way better that way.
But why are you going to all of this trouble just for your in-law's birthday? I don't think there's anyone your age who is healthy enough to go to all this trouble.
You've known me for 2 years now. You should know I always go all out for family events. I also want to take the attention away from Lisa. She still hasn't had any children, and I'm worried people will start questioning her. I don't want it to be awkward.
They can just tell them the reason, that they aren't ready to have children yet. I wouldn't worry about it being awkward. That's nothing for you to stress about. If anything, Lisa's husband should feel awkward, as he's the one too busy with the business.
I'm still going to worry about it being awkward.
Yes, but there's nothing wrong with it, and it isn't something for you or any of the family to stress about. Lisa will have children if she wants to and in her own time.
That's easier said than done. It's normal these days to want a big family. I just can't help but worry.
That's why you're purposely putting all this stress on yourself to prepare for your sister-in-law's birthday? You're putting in too much effort.
Why are you questioning everything? That's not the reason at all. I did this last year too. It just helps the situation.
Okay, if you say so. Also, there was something I wanted to talk to you about anyway.
Okay, well, make sure you're seasoning the asparagus whilst telling me. We don't have any time to waste.
It's just weird why you always prepare things like this for the men in the family's birthdays. Yet when it's the woman's birthdays, you demand someone else to sort it out?
Don't be so ridiculous. I just do it if I have time. What do you want me to do? Prepare this for everyone in the family's birthday? Is that what you're telling me to do? I only have 2 hands.
No, I'm not saying that you need to do all this for anybody. I'm just suggesting that from now on, we should just go out and have a nice dinner somewhere on people's birthdays. It saves you all this time and effort preparing food. It's just my opinion on things. It would cost the same, if not less, with the price of groceries these days, and it puts less stress on the women in the family who have to prepare all the food. These days, most people just go to a nice restaurant on their birthday.
Do you think everyone's birthday should be treated the same?
Yes, I don't see the difference in people's birthdays. She can't tell me that she doesn't treat people in this family differently. For Ryan's birthday in spring, she made the most delicious steak and potatoes using the best quality ingredients. Yet on my birthday, all I got was delivery pizza and half a cake. How can she say we get treated the same?
Okay, well, if you think that everyone's birthday should be treated the same, you can try host them from now on. See how much hard work it is for you to put in the same effort.
What? No, I didn't volunteer to do that.
Also, I'm expecting something amazing for my birthday this year, too. Considering last year you and Ryan took my husband on a trip to Switzerland without me, I'm expecting the same for my birthday, if not better. And since you just told me you think everyone should get treated the same, I can't wait to see what you've both got planned.
All I wanted was to suggest that we go out and eat dinner for birthday meals and not to have to sit inside all day preparing food. So frustrating. But I guess it's my duty as the daughter-in-law to just do as she says. Honey, we've got a huge problem.
Why? What is it?
It's your mom's birthday on Sunday, but I fly to Vietnam on Thursday with work. I completely forgot.
When are you expecting to come back?
Late Saturday evening, I'm guessing.
Then what's the problem? You're back in time for Sunday.
No, you don't get it. I promised your mom I would prepare her birthday party and dinner in our house for her. I promised to cook for her and everything.
What? Why would you do that?
Don't ask. It just came up in conversation and I had no choice. What should I do? I'm so stressed.
You went to Vietnam with work last week. Why do you need to go again?
A problem occurred with the deal we completed out there last week. The whole thing got handled incorrectly, so the company needs me to go back out there and get everything sorted properly.
Really? Isn't that something you can just fix over the phone or via email? How can things like this happen? You're supposed to be professional companies.
Exactly. We don't know how or why this has happened. So the director wants me to go out there and get it sorted in person so this sort of thing doesn't happen again. We can't have this happen again or we will start to lose business.
But what's the difference? You went in person last week to sort it, yet it still went wrong?
No, I went, but it was the director who was dealing with the business out there. I was just supporting.
So if you go by yourself, you're able to get it sorted?
Honey, 1 second. I need to take this call. Ah, yes, Mr. Wallace. Thank you for getting back to me. The director agreed to go ahead with the deal, but there was a problem with the agreed discount and documents. So I've told the director that you'll read into the problem more and you'll get back to us. Okay, great. Thank you. Bye.
What's the problem now?
Honey, it's a massive problem and I have no choice but to go on this business trip on Thursday. There's also things I need to discuss with the director in person.
I guess it's important, so okay. We can't do anything about it.
So I need you to do me a huge favor.
What's that?
You know the Costco opposite my workplace?
Yeah, of course I do.
Well, they do lots of readily prepared foods there and plenty of frozen food.
Okay.
I'm going to order a lot of food in advance, a cake, and also other things. It's all prepared ready so we won't have to fuss.
Why are you ordering so much?
We have to. It's the first time I'm hosting your mom's birthday. I want to make it special, but because I'm away, I won't have time. So I need to cheat and order readily made food this time around. But at least I've still gone to the effort to make the day special and prepare something. It'll be off my conscience then whilst I'm in Vietnam working. Then on Saturday, when I arrive back home, I'll prepare a few home-cooked bits, but I wouldn't have time to prepare a lot, so it's the best I can do. I just need you to go pick up the order from Costco on Friday and put it all away, ready for me to sort it on Sunday. And then, if you have time, go look around for a gift somewhere.
I thought you just needed me to go to Costco. You want me to go sort the gift out as well? Why can't you just sort that before you go away?
I told you I'm extremely busy. And I said I'll prepare some food late Saturday night when I get back. Did you not hear me the first time?
Ugh, this sounds like a lot of work.
I'll write down everything I'm buying and that I need you to get. Check everything is there when you go collect it.
Are you sure you'll be able to prepare stuff Saturday night? Won't you be tired after the trip?
Yes, it won't take me long to make some pasta, or I can slow roast some chicken and serve it on Sunday.
Okay then. Who's that? We weren't expecting anyone.
Answer, see who it is.
Ah, Mom. Why are you here? Okay, I'll come let you in now.
Your mom's here? Why?
She told me to come to the door for a second. She's going on a walk with my dad and wanted to drop off some food she's made on the way.
Okay, go get it quickly. She shouldn't have gone to all that trouble. I am starving.
No, be quiet. Stop complaining.
I can't help it if I'm hungry.
We're all hungry. I'm hungry too. Just sit and wait. I'm sure it won't be long. Ugh, Jenny!
Yes, did you call me?
Can you bring out some snacks or something we can nibble on? We're all waiting.
Don't be so rude. It won't take long.
Me being rude? When was I rude? She's the one who said she would organize the birthday meal for me, but all she has done is invite us and prepared nothing at all. We've been sitting here for an hour, starving, waiting for something to eat. 1 hour's a bit ridiculous. I wasn't being rude, I was just requesting something to eat. Why should I sit here starving on my own birthday?
It's nearly done, everybody. The pasta's nearly finished cooking.
Honey, I told you that you wouldn't have enough time to prepare things. Why did you say that you would be able to? Plus, it's a recipe you have never even done before.
Why is she so busy that she had to leave everything until the last minute? Is it that hard to prepare a meal for your mother-in-law's birthday?
I'm so sorry, everybody. It's all ready now. Honey, please could you come here a second? I need you.
Why? What's happened now?
I forgot to ask you to buy meat to add to the pasta.
What?
Could you please run to the grocery store and buy some quickly?
I thought I reminded you to add it to the order. You told me to check the order and let you know what was missing. I sent you a text telling you that I couldn't see any meat in the refrigerator and to pick some up on your way home. Did you not read that message?
Yes, right, you did. Quick, go and get some. I completely forgot and we need it.
What on earth are they doing that is taking so long?
Let's just start eating the salad that's on the table, Mom. I'm too hungry to wait any longer, although it doesn't look the most appetizing. Why would they even serve this, looking how it does?
We should just have gone out to eat. There's a nice buffet restaurant not far from here. I bet we would be able to get a table right away.
Could you both please stop being so impatient? You're both getting on my nerves.
I'm just saying the whole point of having a birthday meal prepared in the house is that it's fast and readily prepared. We don't have to sit and wait in a restaurant for it to be prepared. But at this rate, we may as well have gone out and eaten, as there's no difference in time.
Well, we haven't gone out, so give it a rest, will you? Jenny just got off of a business trip and didn't get in until early hours this morning. That's why she's taking so long. She hasn't had much time to prepare. Cut her some slack, the both of you. You should respect her for not sleeping and staying up just to prepare your birthday meal. She's probably exhausted.
Okay, you're right. I'm sure it really was hard for her to buy all this readily made food. She probably isn't even making anything herself from scratch.
Mom, quick, eat the salad before the dressing makes it all soggy. I must say the salad tastes extremely fresh. Yes, it is fresh. Jenny didn't sleep and went and bought all this stuff from the mart this morning. And she's been baking the chicken and preparing the pasta all morning. So please, just ignore it if it isn't the best you've ever eaten. It's the effort that counts, right? Of course we understand. She's been away working hard and earning money. We can't complain because a meal is a little later than planned.
Oh, you're talking as if it's your birthday.
I don't understand why you requested Jenny to organize everything when you know how busy she is with work and how little time she has. You're really getting on my nerves these days. Stop being so selfish. Joseph, it's not just Jenny's company that's like it. All companies are the same. When you're higher up in the company, you're expected to drop things for the business. But you can also say no. But why would they task you with something if they knew that someone else could do it better? They requested Jenny to do something because they wanted her specifically to do it. If you refuse, then it affects your job and the company you work for. It's at your own expense.
Oh, you're both putting me off my food. Talk about this later. You're ruining the mood for Mom. It's her birthday. Here, the pasta's all ready. All the food is on the table now, so everyone feel free to tuck in. I prepared your favorite pasta, the asparagus one you told me about before.
Oh, forget it. I'm full up on salad and sandwiches now. My appetite disappeared from waiting for so long, but you want me to eat more?
Mom, at least try a spoonful. She worked hard preparing this for you. I still have some room left for pasta. Could you get me some more water and maybe some bread to eat this with?
Yes, of course.
Jenny, could you also please get me some water? I'll try eat some pasta.
Okay, thank you for trying. Lisa, did you want me to dish you some too? No, I'm okay. I'm stuffed too. I've eaten way too much salad and bread.
I can't remember the last time we spent the weekend together like this watching TV.
Yes, you can tell it's winter as I get a lot more free time.
Yeah, it's nice. But as soon as it starts to snow, you'll be busy sorting contracts for skiing companies.
You're right, and we don't know when that will be, so I needed to talk to you about this actually. It's my mom's birthday this Sunday.
Is it? Let me check my calendar. Ah, yes, you're right. Oh no, I've got a golf trip booked on that day. What should I do?
I knew that, so I told her I would prepare something for her birthday on the Saturday instead. I wanted to just rest for once and not do anything special. But since I prepared something for your mom's birthday, it's only fair to also do the same for my mom. Since I'm her only daughter, it's only fair I prepare dinner for her. I know this looks bad, but I've never done anything special for my mom on her birthday, so this time I wanted to at least put in some effort. When your mom was getting frustrated about the food taking so long, I thought about my mom for a second, and how I've never gone to this much effort for her, and how thankful she would have been.
Okay, I get it. You don't need to go off topic and tell me your life story. If you want to prepare something for your mom's birthday, then do it.
I won't go overboard, just something small. I had no choice but to buy readily prepared food for your mom's birthday due to my work situation, but I'll put in a bit more effort and organization this time around. Nothing too special, just maybe a steak each and some vegetables.
Okay, what's gotten into you so suddenly?
What do you mean?
You seem to have an excuse for everything.
Does it seem like that? I don't mean to.
This is the first time you've ever prepared something for my birthday. You're all grown up now, married, living all by yourself. You've become so mature.
Really? The first time? Yes, it must be. I guess I'm your only child. You've had no other children to prepare anything for you. I can't believe I've never done anything for my mom's birthday. How selfish can I be? Oh, I'm mad at myself.
Yes, it's really nice, and to spend it in your house with you and Ryan, it's lovely. You've gone to so much effort.
Mom, stop drinking now. You've had 3 shots of vodka and 4 glasses of beer already.
What's the problem? It's the weekend and it's your mom's birthday. She can enjoy herself, can't she? Jennifer, drink as much as you want. Should I get you another drink? How about some wine?
Oh, no, I'm not a huge fan of wine. Do you have any gin?
Of course we have gin. I keep it in the back room so it stays cool.
Great, pour me some. It will go great with the cheese board.
Mom, should I get some more cheese, snacks? What about some peanuts?
Sounds good. I'd love some. Look at you being such a great host.
Who's here now? Honey, answer the door.
You answer it. The alcohol's got into me more than I thought.
Oh no, it's your mom. Amanda, hello? What's wrong? I cannot invite her in now. I've already answered the doorbell so she knows we're in. Yes, I'll come and get you in now. 1 second, we're just eating dinner. Have you eaten dinner? Okay then, come in and join us for dinner if you'd like. Joseph is there too? Of course, you're both welcome. There's plenty of food to go around.
Huh? My mom and dad are here?
Yes, go and answer the door and let them in. They said they brought some things they didn't need over for us, so I had to offer them to come inside.
Why does she always have to insist on bringing stuff over? It's heavy and they're getting older now. They can just leave it in their house and we can go over and collect it. Why do they always insist on turning up?
Oh, Ryan, your parents are here. You should have warned me. I've drunk way too much alcohol. How do I look? Do I look drunk?
Mom, don't be silly. It's your birthday. You're allowed to have a few drinks in your daughter's house with your food.
I know, I just have drunk a lot.
Who cares?
It's just caught me off guard. I didn't know they were gonna turn up. Amanda, hello. Long time no see. Yes, it's been a while. How have you been? I had no idea it was your birthday and that Jenny was preparing something for you. Sorry to intrude. Wow, you've prepared a lot.
Yes, I forgot to mention. Where's Joseph?
Oh, he felt bad turning up without at least bringing a cake to celebrate, so he's run to the store to get one.
Ah, we have a cake here already.
Yes, I can see that. We just felt bad gate crashing your dinner and coming empty-handed.
Honestly, it would have been no bother.
Amanda, take a seat. Jenny, what are you doing? Quickly heat up some of the food for your in-laws. Oh, no, that's okay. We only came to drop off some things, but when Jenny mentioned it was your birthday, we just thought to just show our faces and say hi. We weren't intending on stopping for dinner. We already have plans. Oh, really?
Mom, sit down while you're waiting for Dad.
Amanda, at least sit down and have some fruit or something while you wait.
No, it's okay. Come get the cake from Joseph. He's just outside.
What about something to drink at least?
I said no. Stop being pushy and come and get the cake.
Mom, there's no need to shout.
You want me to prepare for Lisa's birthday?
Yes, what do you think? How good will it look if you prepared all the food for her? Lisa will be so happy and grateful you'll be in her good books.
Amanda, ski season has started and my company is busy doing business for the resorts. Ryan knows how busy I get during this time of the month. I have to travel back and forth to different resorts with the director.
It's strange that whenever it's our family's birthday, you always seem to be busy with work or business trips. Yet when it's your own mom's birthday, you seem to have all the time in the world to prepare.
Amanda, I don't know what to say to that, but it's completely far from the truth. It's just the way things have turned out. I seem to be more busy with work at certain periods of time. I'm not doing it on purpose.
Who said you were? I just said it seems a coincidence.
I did my best and put all my effort into preparing for your birthday too. I made special requests when ordering the food and really worked hard, even though I was exhausted. I have to go to the airport again this Sunday.
Okay, I don't need to hear all of that. All I needed to hear was whether you were willing to prepare for it or not.
I'm sorry, Amanda, but I can't do it. Sorry. I'm happy to help out with preparing for yours or Joseph's birthday, as you're Ryan's parents, but I think making me also prepare for Lisa's birthday is a bit far. Shouldn't James be planning on doing that? Even if I wanted to help out, I can't because I'm working.
In the past, we were expected to help out with everything, even the men's birthdays, regardless of whether it was your in-laws or not. When I was younger, I even prepared food for my husband's cousin's birthday party. I didn't have to do that, but it's manners. I thought it's the least you can do since I did help you out when it came to buying your home.
Yes, I was aware.
I'm not bragging about it, I just wasn't sure if you were aware. I felt generous and wanted to help you out, as it should traditionally be the man who buys the house, but since neither of you had enough to fund the house, I decided to chip in. I went to all that effort to help you both out, but when it comes to doing me a favor, you won't return it? Is it that hard to put something together for a birthday?
Of course you only brought that up to brag about it and blackmail us.
Mom, why does Jenny have to prepare for Lisa's birthday? Shouldn't James be doing that himself? I'm sure we can all help her out.
Where have you suddenly got this courage from to talk to me like that? Were you eavesdropping?
I wasn't eavesdropping, you were talking too loud. I was watching TV with Dad, and I could hear you all the way from the lounge. Mom, stop with the overboard requests. James can sort out Lisa's birthday, and we can all help out as a family.
Is it such a bad thing to ask to have dinner together as a family on my daughter's birthday? You happily had a meal with your mom-in-law and helped prepare for her birthday. Is it not the same thing?
How is that the same thing? And why do we have to always celebrate in the house? Why can't we just go out and eat in a restaurant for once? I'll pay. Let's just plan to go out and eat.
Okay, let's do that then. It's not like I was forcing you to eat in the house. I've only asked you to prepare something twice. You're acting like I ask often.
Mom, enough now. Stop being so loud. I'm trying to watch the news.
You didn't have this attitude when I prepared for your birthday last time, Ryan, did you? You let me put in all the effort and hard work preparing. Yet when it comes to yourselves, it's easier to just go out and eat.
Mom, you don't have to prepare anything for my birthdays anymore. Don't worry. I'm happy to just have a small meal with my wife in our house.
How ungrateful. You're telling me not to bother doing what we have always done anymore?
No one really does it anymore, Mom. All my friends just go out for food with their families on their birthdays.
Do you think that looks good? It looks lazy, just going and buying food. How much better is it eating homemade food in your family house surrounded by everyone you love?
Yes, of course it's nice. But you have to think about how much effort the person who agrees to organize it has to go to. It's easier and less stress just to eat out. So, from now on, let's just have birthday dinners out. It's not like Jenny is just lazing around the house all day.
What are you trying to say? I was just in the house doing nothing my whole life, so that's the reason I had time to do such things?
Mom, stop jumping to conclusions. If Lisa's mother-in-law was demanding her to prepare for all her in-laws' birthdays, what would you think? Of course you wouldn't view it positively.
Don't bring your sister into this. She does enough for her in-laws anyway. Plus, it's not the same. I even gave you all that money, even though it was my retirement fund and how hard I worked to save it up. That's how much I cherish you as a son, and you both as part of my family.
Oh, this is too much. I knew we shouldn't have accepted that money. I knew she would use it to blackmail us in the end.
When we found out it was from your retirement fund, Mom, we both decided to start saving up money in order to pay you back, and have been doing so since after getting married. And it was actually Jenny's idea to do so. So she needs to work as much as she can so that we can afford to pay you back quicker.
Well, you didn't tell me that, so how was I supposed to know?
What's all this commotion over there? If I can't sit and watch TV in peace, I may as well just go home. You're all being too loud. Grown adults all arguing over a birthday party.
But dear, you know the reason why I'm so frustrated with the situation. You see my point of view, right? I just thought it would be nice for Lisa to be surrounded by her family eating a delicious home-cooked meal together.
Ah, give it a rest, Amanda.
Honey,
What?
I have about a quarter of the money saved that we owe your mom.
Why are you bringing that up at this time of the night?
It's just playing on my mind. How much are you able to give?
I can match you at around a quarter of the total, too.
Then let's put our money together and pay your mom back.
Why have you changed your mind so suddenly? Didn't you say to just give it back in full when we have enough money?
Yes, but I was thinking, let's just pay her back every 2 years until we finish paying it back. I think it's better this way rather than just saving up the full amount and paying it back.
You think so?
Yeah, it makes more sense too. I'll feel way better if I know we have started giving her money back. We'll pay your mom back first and then we can sort out my parents next. They're more chilled about lending us money so they won't be on our case to pay back anytime soon. I just can't wait to be living free without being indebted to people.
I get what you mean, but we aren't indebted to anyone.
I know we aren't directly, but the more I think about it, the more I feel like I'm in debt.
What my mom was saying earlier was a bit insensitive, wasn't it? That's the reason you suddenly want to start paying back the money.
Yeah, just a bit. Anyway, let's agree to do it. We can do it if we try. Let's stop having to rely on our parents in the future.
Okay, let's do it. I was thinking the exact same thing. I have no idea what she was talking about. Not that I'm aware of anyway. Where are you sneaking off to? I said, where are you going?
Why are you so curious? Stop asking so many questions.
What? I'm allowed to know where you're going.
You're too good at noticing things. I'm going over to Lisa and James's house.
Why? Why do you need to go over there and bother them?
It's James's mom's 70th, so they're holding a surprise party in her house. Don't you remember? James and his brothers are all preparing the food ready for it.
Yeah, but why are you going? I don't remember you getting an invite. Or are you inviting yourself over once again?
Don't act clueless. I should go over and help out with the food preparing, of course, and James's family would be so grateful for me helping out. I want to make a good impression for Lisa. There's no harm in that, is there?
I see.
It's your fault we have to go to all this trouble to fix relations with them, and it's gotten to the point where we're trying to avoid them. Lisa feels so bad she's been going over and above for him, making 3 meals for him daily just so she can make it up to him.
She should be doing that for her husband anyway, shouldn't she? Not just because she's sorry. Don't blame this on me.
Ugh, whatever I say to you just goes one ear and out the other. It's pointless me even trying to explain.
Amanda, I've got something for you.
What's all this?
It's part of the money we owe you. Here, take it. We managed to start saving up little by little. It's just a little over $10,000. Could you give us some kind of receipt or proof that we've given it to you?
Wait, what? I didn't think you were like this. I can't believe it. How thoughtless.
Thoughtless?
I know the only reason you've decided to start paying me back is because of the situation a couple months ago. Did that really annoy you that much? That was money I gave to my son to help out with his house funds. Of course I would give him something as a parent to help out with that. I didn't expect it back.
No, Ryan's annual income is more than enough to afford things. Plus, I also work 2 jobs, so I earn more than enough. Although not the same as Ryan, I can still chip in to pay for things.
But...
Please, could you just let me finish and listen to what I've got to say first?
If you're both earning so much, then start saving for your future children. Don't give me anything. I saved that money to give to my children.
But we think differently, Amanda. We don't understand why we should have to get help from our parents. We can afford to do things by ourselves, and we don't need our parents to provide us with money. We hope our children will be of the same mindset. I don't think it's right to always expect to get money from your parents. We don't want to lead that example. And since we're both earning good money and will continue to do so, we thought it was only right to return the money. You can put it back into your pension or use it for when you need it.
Okay, I get it. But that day...
Yes, if I'm honest, you bringing up the money on that day did make me feel bad. I felt indebted to you and didn't like how you could use money to blackmail us. But as you did lend us so much money, I felt even worse refusing to help you out, even though I shouldn't have to feel bad.
Well, I didn't give Ryan the money for that reason. It wasn't used as a bribe.
If you can't accept it as us paying you back, then just see the money as Ryan paying you back for all the money you spent on bringing him up. It's his way of saying thank you. Just take it, please. We worked hard saving it up. I don't want to be the reason for you not living with enough pension. Mom!
Yes, Lisa, what's up?
I invited all James' coworkers over tomorrow for food.
What? Why did you invite them over?
Well, we haven't invited them over to see the new house since we moved, so I thought it was only right to do so since they were on to him about his promise he made. Better late than never, right?
Don't be silly. It's already been half a year since you moved into your new house. Why would you leave it until now to invite them over? It seems silly to do so now.
I can't exactly refuse to since they gave us so many new home gifts and money when we did move in. That would be rude of me to just have accepted all the gifts but not have invited them over.
Is that the reason you've rung me?
Well, you've probably guessed.
Please, don't tell me you expect me to come over and play chef and be your servant for the evening.
Well, I just thought if you could come over and help prepare things, then James would perhaps be more open to reconciling things with Dad.
I'm tired of being the middleman between your father and your husband's disagreement. Why should I have to go to all this effort, all because of their stubbornness?
Well, you do like cooking for people, Mom, so I didn't think it would be too much hassle. Plus, you're good at it. Please, it will mean the world to me.
How's your flu?
No better. This flu going around is the worst I've ever had. I've been stuck unable to do anything for 4 days.
Why haven't you called anyone for help?
I didn't want to give it to anyone. That's the last thing I wanted to do, so I've been trying to avoid coming into contact with anyone, so I haven't called.
Suit's giving me the $10,000. She's acting like she doesn't know me, outwardly avoiding me using any excuse. So, have you both been eating, or have you not had enough energy to prepare meals for Ryan?
Yes, I've been managing to make him at least a piece of toast each morning before work.
My son has been going to work on only toast, eating bread every morning on an empty stomach. And what about you? Surely you haven't been eating toast? That's no good for your recovery.
I've eaten the leftover porridge my mom made for me, since there's nowhere around here that seems to deliver breakfast.
So that's all you've been living off for the past 4 days?
Yes, but Ryan said he'll pick up some more on the way back from work, so I can hold out on eating until then.
It's only 11 a.m. now. You'll be waiting all day? Okay, I'll let you get on with it. There's no point in me stressing. Talk to you again. Bye.
Amanda, it's your birthday next week, isn't it?
Yes, you're right. I'm getting old.
I'll prepare something in our house for you like I did last time. Make sure you come over and bring Joseph.
No, it's fine. Don't do that for me. I've had enough stick off everybody last year. We've decided to not host birthdays in anyone's houses anymore. It's too much hassle. So from this year, we will be doing things differently.
Then what do you want to do?
Go out to a nice restaurant and eat. There's loads of delicious places I've been wanting to try. And since it's my birthday, I'll take advantage as I won't be paying. It makes way more sense doing that than everyone going to the effort of having to prepare something in the house. I won't be holding a birthday dinner in the house ever again.
You're right. I'll ring around and book somewhere. The dinner is on me.
Sounds good. I'm excited already. But actually, you don't even have to come or go to the effort of sorting anything. Me and Joseph can go out somewhere, just the two of us. Don't worry about it. We'll sort it.
It's okay. Honestly, I want to help out and also come. Since I ruined your birthday last year, it's the least I can do. We need to come anyway because we have the rest of your money ready to pay you back. So I'll see you next week on your birthday.
No, I said it's fine. She's still so stubborn. Why can't she just accept the fact I don't want the money and wanted to contribute toward the house?
My mother-in-law never acted toward me with bad intention. She just got upset when she found out how much effort I had gone to for my mom's birthday dinner. I guess she compared it with how much little preparation I had put into hers and noticed a difference in treatment. And although I explained the situation, it did interfere with our relationship quite a lot. It made me realize that no matter how lucky you get with your mother-in-law, no matter how kind or good she is, she's still your mother-in-law, and at the end of the day, there will be disagreements. I came to realize that the day she decided to use the money she had gifted to us to blackmail me into agreeing to her requests, no matter how entitled they were. So that's why I decided to start paying her back. Since paying her back the $10,000, she's been extra helpful around our house, doing our laundry, cleaning, and preparing meals for us again. My sister-in-law's husband, James, is getting some help with running his business, and all seems to be going well in our household at the moment. It's made me realize how much carefree life is when you have no debts and indebted to nobody. Relationships improve, and the positive effect works on both parties. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, click the notification bell, and subscribe to see more content.
Hi, Ariana. I should say it was my pleasure meeting you earlier today.
Hello, Sadie. The pleasure was mine. I finally got to meet Luke's older sister and wanted to get to know you. I'm sorry that didn't happen. Let's meet again soon and get to know each other better. I'm looking forward to meeting you again.
I appreciate your kindness, but you don't have to. Actually, I contacted you because I have something to say. Is now a good time?
Of course, I'll make time if I don't have it because you're going to be my sister-in-law very soon. Anything for you.
Your sister-in-law? I am?
You're Luke's older sister, so I should call you my sister-in-law, right?
Is that so? Okay then, I'll get comfortable with you.
Sure, please speak to me freely as if I'm your own sister.
Is that so? Alright, I'll do as you say if you say so. There is something I want to say to you, and since you wanted me to think of you as my younger sister, I'll be straightforward about it. I want to make it very clear, so I won't try to put it nicely or anything like that. Break up with my brother immediately. Moreover, I must insist that you never come anywhere near Luke or my family again. Our paths need to diverge, and it's essential to respect our wishes and boundaries.
I beg your pardon? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Even though Luke and I have been together only for a year, we are confident in our trust and love for each other and have decided to get married. Before the wedding, I wanted to meet his family and get to know them in advance. I don't know why you're saying such things, but whatever the reason is, can you give us your blessing? We will make sure to live happily together. If there's anything I need to improve, please tell me and I will work on it.
I'm saying that you can't live happily if you marry my brother and get associated with my family. This is not a mere statement. Can't you understand what I'm saying? I'm saying all this because I care about you. Just trust me and break up with Luke. Never come back to my home and my family. Just turn around and run away in the opposite direction. That's the only way you can survive. You can express gratitude later, but for now, do as I say. Promptly.
Could you tell me why you're saying such things to me? Is there a reason for this? If you reach out to me out of nowhere and just tell me to break up with him, I can't accept it. I deserve an explanation at least. To be honest, your sudden behavior makes me think if this is some sort of joke or sister-in-law's interference in a marriage proposal. Just like something I've heard about in stories.
Oh, so you're one of those people who can't be reasoned with, huh?
I don't follow you.
You know, the type, those nerds who always follow the rules without any flexibility or sensitivity to others. They may come across as innocent and naive on the surface like a harmless teddy bear, but deep down, they harbor a multitude of hidden motives and agendas, much like a nest of cunning snakes, where you'll never know how many lie concealed. A two-faced monster, in short.
Excuse me? Did you say cunning snakes and two-faced monster? Don't you think you're being too much right now? We barely met each other for the first time. How much do you know about me to call me a cunning snake and a two-faced monster? You're very rude, and I don't want to talk to you anymore.
How am I being too much? No matter how excessive it may seem, I can't be as too much as you were.
I will choose only Luke. I am in love with him. If you allow us to be together, I promise not to disappoint you and live happily with him, becoming a kind wife to Luke and a wise daughter-in-law to you.
This is what you said to my parents. I can't help but laugh so hard. I admit that you tried to win my parents' favor by flattering them, giving my mom a bouquet of flowers and my dad some nice whiskey. You've been together with my brother only for a year, but you prepared the desserts and enthusiastically try to help with all the kitchen work for my mom. Are you madly in love with my brother who works for Google with a high salary? I'm asking if you can't help but be crazy about him because of his job and money. How madly do you have to be in love with a guy in order for you to go to his mom's kitchen and voluntarily become her assistant when it was your first time meeting her? Do you have any idea how embarrassed, pathetic, and incredulous I felt for you when I saw you acting so shamelessly and audaciously?
I went into the kitchen with the intention of helping your mom because she was working alone there. If my actions made you uncomfortable, I apologize. I never intended to overstep any boundaries. I realize now that I may have been thoughtless. I'll be more careful going forward.
You know what? You're still pretending to be kind and understanding, but look at how you respond without even considering what I have to say. This is exactly why I dislike nerds like you. You act all innocent on the outside, but you're tougher than a steel cable on the inside, never willing to give up. No matter what anyone says, you just stubbornly stick to your own beliefs, only seeing what you want to see and hearing what you want to hear, completely disregarding others around you and driving them away with your arrogant attitude.
Sadie, I can understand that you love your brother deeply and that might make it seem like I fall short in comparison, and that's okay. However, I want you to know that I'm also the most precious daughter to my parents. I find it quite baffling that I have to hear hurtful words from you, insinuating that I'm some kind of despicable person who deserves such harsh judgment. Isn't it only human to treat someone with more respect and understanding? You can't treat me like crap just because you're Luke's sister. It feels unfair to be labeled as a monster based on such superficial judgments when you don't even know me. I am a kind-hearted person who cares about my family and friends. All I wanted was to get to know your family, including you, since I'll be part of your family pretty soon. But how could you accuse me of being something that I'm not? You are a mother raising a child and should be more considerate and compassionate in your words. How would you feel if years down the line your own daughter went to her prospective in-laws to offer her marriage greetings and faced such merciless attacks from her prospective sister-in-law? You know, karma is real. You reap what you sow. If you put yourself in my shoes, the answer should be clear. Instead of lashing out at someone without any consideration for their feelings, wouldn't it be better to approach the situation with empathy? I thought I had been polite and respectful enough toward you, so I am genuinely puzzled as to why you harbor such intense animosity toward me. Let's try to understand each other's perspectives and treat each other with kindness and empathy, as that's what creates harmonious relationships and fosters understanding among people.
Your whole mindset of trying to rationalize everything in the world is just game over. Is there a reason for hating someone? I just hate you. I don't need to reason myself. You're as short as a Welsh corgi and you lack any trace of femininity. Yet you somehow ended up getting engaged to my impressive brother who has it all from his handsome appearance to smart brain. I can't bear to see you living happily with him, even happier than I am. As a single mother, I have to struggle and endure my own family's negativity. It infuriates me that you can live comfortably with my brother who earns $150,000 a year. What is so different about you and me that makes us end up in very opposite places from each other?
So, long story short, you're saying you're jealous of me, aren't you? Well, understood. I don't think I need to say another word. If you say you hate me so much, please excuse me. Luke?
Hey, my parents couldn't love you more. I knew they would love you.
Glad to hear that. I guess it was just your sister.
My sister? What about her?
I just got text messages from her.
What did she say? She didn't say anything offensive, did she?
Well, she told me to stay away from you and your parents. She told me to break up with you immediately.
She makes a mess after all.
What are you talking about?
Never mind. I'm so sorry, honey. I can't imagine how upset you must be right now. I want to be crystal clear that you don't need to pay even the slightest attention to what my sister says. Just let it go in one ear and out the other. Responding to the words of someone mentally unstable will only mess with your own mind, even for a mentally stable person. So, just ignore everything she says, alright?
Mentally unstable? Is she having a mental problem?
No, it's not like schizophrenia or anything. It's depression. She recklessly turned away from our family at a relatively young age. She got pregnant and even got rejected by the baby's father, but still gave birth to a child as an unmarried woman. She doesn't have any set of skills and she's not capable of making a living for herself and her daughter, which is why she lives with us. But still, despite her own mistakes, she acts hysterical, jealous and aggressive towards me and my parents, refusing to acknowledge her wrongdoings. Every time I was dating someone, she would meddle and drive girls away, eventually making them break up with me. Just seeing her blatant selfishness sends shivers down my spine. That's why I remained single and couldn't get married until now at the age of 30. You are different from all the other women that I've met so far. You have a composed, calm, and strong-willed personality that remains unfazed by external influences. I believe that with you, I can smoothly progress without being swayed by the devilish schemes of my sister. I trust that our wedding will proceed seamlessly, and I have no doubt about it. Don't disappoint my faith, Ariana. We're still planning to hold the wedding as scheduled next month, right? I can trust you, right?
Okay, understood. Anyway, please tell your parents that it was an honor to meet them today. I was quite nervous before meeting them for the first time, and now I feel a bit tired. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Sleep well, my love.
You too, darling.
Hi, Sadie. It's Ariana.
What is this? I clearly told you that I hate you. I thought you had nothing more to say to me. I told you to stay away from my brother, but why are you so disgustingly persistent, refusing to leave? Are you looking for something in particular?
I'm going to break up with him.
You finally came back to your senses. Oh, I'm glad you finally understood.
Luke is a guy who treats his sister as disposable and insignificant, not even considering her as a human being, just because she's from a different mother. Marrying him is out of the question when he views women as mere prey solely because he is good-looking and has a good job. During the time I spent with him, there were occasional moments when I felt something was off, but I dismissed it as just a feeling. However, it turns out that it wasn't just my imagination. Even when I talked to him after our conversation, he tried to manipulate me by repeatedly saying that I'm different from other girls and asking if he could just trust me. As for his mom, I cannot accept a wicked mother-in-law who pretends to be kind on the outside but abuses her stepdaughter, in fact. She knew about your existence when she married your father, but despite that, she has been mistreating you even more after giving birth to Luke. I cannot imagine being part of a family of monsters like them. Claire is about to come home from school, right? And your parents just left home, didn't they? This is your chance, and you've only got one shot. Listen to me carefully, okay? Pack your and Claire's stuff briefly and come out of that house right now. I'm waiting for you in the Costco parking lot right across from your house. I'm in my car. My car is a black Honda Accord. Come quickly and get in my car. Let's go pick up Claire and get the hell away from here.
What the hell are you talking about? I really have no clue what you're trying to say. Why would I get in your car? You wouldn't seriously try to kidnap me just because I said I didn't want you to marry my brother, would you? Even if you did kidnap me, it would be pointless, so don't even bother yourself. I will do whatever it takes to prevent this marriage from happening, no matter what.
I did some research on you. I've looked into everything about you. I know why you're living as a single mother when you were never married, why you cried while hugging Claire when she asked you to buy her candy from the convenience store. And I also found out why you said such harsh words to me and tried to stop me from marrying Luke. I know the reasons behind all of it through my investigations.
What? Why in the world did you do that? How did you figure it all out?
A few days ago, when I visited your house, it felt a bit strange. Your parents were very kind to me, but somehow it felt awkward. I realized that this awkwardness was somehow related to your presence. When your mother offered you fruit, her facial expressions, tone of voice, and actions seemed unnatural, and even the way you accepted the fruit seemed uncomfortable. Claire is barely 4 years old, but she seemed uncomfortable around other family members, except when she was by your side, her mother. It struck me as odd, and I became curious about the reason behind it. Maybe it's because of my unique background as the daughter of the owner of a private investigation office for 30 years, or simply my curiosity. So I asked a favor from one of my father's investigators, who's the best investigator there is, to discreetly look into it.
Why did you engage in such unnecessary actions? If you had investigated my family, you would know better than anyone else how deeply messed up we are. Then why pretend to care and try to associate yourself with such people? Instead, you should cut ties with us as soon as possible and run away in the opposite direction without looking back. Don't meddle and get yourself in a dangerous position.
Well, I am a nerd burning with a sense of justice, as you can tell. I can't just let things slide when I see someone in a difficult situation. It is not in my nature. You said that to me the other day, didn't you? I'm the kind of person who can't just go with the flow, who lacks the ability to read the atmosphere, and who sticks to predefined rules. So I'm trying to handle your current situation in a textbook manner.
No matter how you put it, I am not going anywhere. I couldn't even finish high school, and all I got is my child. How do you expect me to do anything? Nobody would offer me a job when I'm a high school dropout. Besides, the truth is, I'm not well. In this unfavorable situation involving my health and family, I'm barely getting through each day only because of Claire, who means everything to me. How am I supposed to leave home and live elsewhere with this body and mind? For me, it doesn't matter how things turn out, but when I think about my daughter, it becomes a different story. I appreciate your concern and willingness to help, but these principled nerd actions driven by a sense of justice might be better for someone else. It will be beneficial for you too, because I'm someone without hope or determination.
That is not true. For the sake of Claire, you should consider leaving your family even more. Raising Claire within such a family dynamic is causing her significant harm. Just the fact that she's growing up in such an environment is already a deep wound for her. I know about your childhood, how your mother passed away when you were in kindergarten and you lived with your stepmother. Even before your upper elementary school years, you were doing household chores from cooking to cleaning and living like a slave. Your stepmother even prevented you from attending high school, insisting you go anywhere to work as a mere middle school graduate. She later pressured you to marry a wealthy old man against your will, leading to your pregnancy. However, it eventually came up on the surface that he was a married man with a wife and children. Your stepmother arranged for him to pay a large sum of money to her, and in return, she ensured he didn't have to marry you, ultimately leaving you as a single mother. I know all of this. You've endured a life of mistreatment and manipulation from a very young age, and I understand that breaking free from them isn't easy. But for the sake of your daughter, you need to summon the courage. You can do it. You can seek help from professionals, receive treatment for depression, find a job, and start a new life. I am here to support you every step of the way. Leave your miserable past behind and embark on a new journey with me. Accepting my help will not just benefit you, but Claire as well.
No, I'm an utterly incapable person who can't do anything. I only know how to cook, clean, do laundry. I never even had a part-time job until I was 35, and I've never earned a single penny. On top of that, I'm mentally unstable with depression. What can I possibly do? Even the cell phone I'm using right now, my maternal grandmother had to scrape her money together to secretly buy me one because she felt bad about me. I occasionally communicate only with her using this phone. I have no friends, and I'm the most unlucky woman in the world, where even my relatives turn their backs on me. So why would you help me? Someone who's been rejected by her own family when you're a complete stranger. Luke and my parents will go nuts and might harm you if they find out that you even offered to help me. I don't want you to get into trouble because of me.
I don't care because I can handle them. You don't need to worry about that. Even if you've been the unluckiest woman in the world until now, wouldn't meeting me be the start of your good fortune? Don't you think God felt bad about you and sent me to you as a nobleman? Is it funny to hear me refer to myself as a nobleman? I'll take responsibility for my words. I believe I can be your benefactor. I'll be the one to bring an end to your difficult and tiring life. Come to my parents' house. Let's go there together right now. My parents are busy running their business and need someone to help with their household chores. It will make them happy if cute and adorable Clara comes along. Put an end to being the free housekeeper for your devilish family and come to my parents' house. You can earn money there, receive medical treatment for your illness, and buy Claire anything she wants. You can do it. Trust me and take the hand I'm offering you.
Are you sure? Do you believe I can pull it off? Can I do it?
Yes, you can. When a nerd says you can. Trust me. By the way, I'll consider you a friend from this point on rather than a sister-in-law. That should be okay with you, right? I won't have any reason to see that insane guy ever again, so I won't call you my sister-in-law anymore. Sadie, my friend, can I trust you to come out right now?
Yes, I will do that. I'll gather the courage for the sake of my daughter. Thank you for reaching out your hand to me.
Thank you for taking my hand. After what happened, I brought Sadie and Claire to my parents' house, and even after 3 years have passed, she continues to assist with their household chores and responsibilities. Throughout this time, she has woven herself into the fabric of our family, becoming a cornerstone of support and positivity. Contrastingly, my ex-fiancé, who displayed behavior akin to a demon, persistently called me, criticizing my involvement in other people's family matters and creating conflict. Nevertheless, I remain steadfast in my commitment to protecting and prioritizing Sadie and Claire above all else. Through her journey of seeking treatment for depression, a remarkable transformation has taken place. Sadie has grown brighter, more confident, and found solace in herself. It's the symphony of Claire's laughter that resonates throughout our home that paints the most vivid picture of their happiness together. It's laughter that echoes the joyous bond they share, casting a healing light upon each of us. My mother, liberated from heavy burdens of household chores thanks to Sadie's organizational skills, now finds more time to engage in activities she loves. My father's face is perpetually adorned with a smile, often ignited by Claire's endearing playfulness. Meanwhile, my own life has undergone a transformation as well. I severed ties with Luke from my past and have embarked on a new romantic journey with a kind and nurturing man I met at work. Sadie perceives me as a noble figure, someone who gallantly rescued her from a precarious situation, but in truth, she's the one who saved me from the abyss of despair. Her unwavering support, love, and understanding have elevated her to the status of a true benefactor and nobleman in my life. This extraordinary bond, forged in adversity and nurtured by shared experiences, is one that I intend to honor and cherish for the rest of my days. My commitment to Sadie and the bright future we're building together remains unwavering, fueled by the genuine love and respect we have for one another. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe for more videos.
Hey, Hannah. Are you still crying? You're still crying, aren't you? Oh, poor baby, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for you to get so emotional like this. Maybe I should have given you a hint or something. Did I make it too much of a surprise?
Yes, of course I'm still crying. This is just so wonderful. I'm still having a hard time believing this is real. I feel like I'm dreaming. I'm scared this is all a dream and I'll have to wake up soon. I keep pinching myself. The Keith Young just asked Hannah Murphy to marry him. How could I not cry these tears of joy?
Oh. Well, I'm glad that you liked the ring I picked out. I did tons of research and must have looked through 1 million pages and websites and catalogs of ring designs after ring design. I had so many romantic lines I just wanted to say to you, but I didn't get to say any of them to you because you were crying so hard. It could have been way more romantic, Han. You must have peed your pants.
Don't worry about that. It was plenty romantic. I'm still reeling from it. It was the most romantic night of my entire life. Oh, I'm walking on cloud 9 right now. Your entire existence is romance itself. It was a perfect proposal. I love you so much. I am so excited and grateful for this new chapter in our lives together. This makes me so incredibly happy. I know it hasn't always been a smooth road for us. I know I can be a little, difficult.
Nope, not at all, Hannah. I've not felt that way for even once in our 6 years of dating. So don't ever worry about that or say anything like that. You're perfect. Don't put a damper on yourself on this glorious day. And I love you too. Oh, but I do need to ask you a serious question before I forget. My mom is saying that she'd like to invite you over for a dinner this week. Maybe in a couple of days? You've never met any of my family members this whole time. She finally wants to be properly introduced now that we're officially engaged. Are you free this week for dinner?
Oh, I guess you're right. It's time I met your mom and sister. Oh, now I'm all nervous. What if they don't like me? What if they think I'm not good enough for you? What if your mom doesn't like the fact that I'm an orphan? Or what if they don't approve of me never having visited them until now? I was just being cautious, but they might not have liked that. They might have found it a little rude. Oh my God, what if they don't want you getting married to me? What if they're completely against it?
Whoa, Hannah. Take a deep breath. You are about to start hyperventilating again. My mom isn't like that. She won't rush to a judgment about you like that. Trust me. If anything, she cares the most about the fact that you are someone that I chose. She is gonna love you. I'm sure you'll like her too. Don't worry about it. It's just gonna be a friendly dinner.
Okay, you're probably right. I need to chill out. I should take some ibuprofen for my eyes so they aren't swollen shut tomorrow morning. I'd hate to turn up to work looking like I got stung by a bee in the eyes. I want to see my coworkers' reactions when I show them my new ring. All right, I'm gonna go take a bath and calm down before I go to bed.
There you go. That's a great idea. Light some candles, pour yourself a nice glass of wine, and just relax. Am I good to let my mom know that you're able to come over on Friday then?
Yes, I should be able to that day. Please tell her I'm looking forward to meeting her. Thanks, Keith. I love you. Good night.
Good night, future Mrs. Young. So, how did you like my family? What did you think?
Oh man, I'm so glad I took half a pill of Xanax beforehand. Otherwise, I would have passed out or something. I was so nervous. Your mom being such a formidable person did not help. I don't think she smiled once during the whole dinner.
You are too adorable. My mom is only tough on the outside, but yes, she is very formidable looking for sure. Apparently her nickname used to be Hades in high school because her stares were so intense, people thought that they were going to be dragged down into the underworld. She's gotten a lot softer now, actually. Can you imagine? That's her being soft.
I'm glad I didn't meet her back then. Yikes. She seemed to want to ask me a million more questions. I feel bad I wasn't more readily prepared to answer them. Did I come off too standoffish? What did you think?
Nah, you were fine. She'll get plenty of other chances to get to know you better. Don't worry about it. Today's dinner did make me think, though, that I wish my dad were alive to see me this happy too. To give me advice and to pat me on the back for bringing a gorgeous girl home. You know.
Oh, I know, sweetie. Let's go visit him this weekend. I'll bring flowers and I'll have my ring cleaned so we can show him.
That sounds perfect. I love you so much. Thank you so much for coming to meet my family today. Maybe take another one of those nice baths of yours again tonight. I know you must have been tense since I know that you were super nervous. Sleep tight, love.
Good night, lover. See you tomorrow. Hello. Is this Hannah Murphy's phone? Have I got the right number? Yes, this is Hannah. Mrs. Young, right? Hi. Oh, wonderful. I hope I didn't catch you at a bad time. I wanted to see if you're free tomorrow morning. What is your schedule like? No, please, not at all. I am definitely free tomorrow all day. Is everything okay? Did I leave something at your house the other day? No, dear, everything is fine. I don't think you and I had enough time that night to get to know each other. So I thought I'd reach out and have you come spend a day chatting, having some snacks, and learning a bit more about our family. Learn about your family? Is there something Keith hasn't told me that I should know? Oh, nothing like that. We're a very proud family, us Youngs. We value each of our roles within the family structure very highly. I figured you might need some lessons on how to do things around the house, like cleaning, cooking, washing. You know, since you probably never had anyone around to teach you. I will not let you make my Keith do a woman's work just because he's a married man. That is not how I raised my children. Now, how would you rate yourself with using a knife? Maybe like a 4 out of 10? I don't think I'm the best at cutting things with a knife, or cooking in general. I didn't think so. That does not surprise me. Well, I'm glad I brought this up then, aren't you? Now that this matter is out in the open, I can help you save a lot of embarrassment on your part. Plus, I won't have to force my one and only son to wear an apron and degrade himself once he goes through the wedding. Can you be at my house by 9 in the morning tomorrow? If you can bring your own apron, that'll be excellent. Yes, I can do that. I will see you tomorrow morning at 9, Mrs. Young.
Well, hello there, Miss Hannah Grace Murphy. How's the orientation? I heard that my mom worked you real good. Did you take some good notes? How was it?
I'm glad you find it hilarious, Keith. I thought I was gonna die. I am so sore all over now. When your mom told me I'd have to take the oven door off and clean the inside thoroughly, I thought it was a joke. And the whole time you were just sitting there watching us. What the hell, Keith?
No, trust me. It would have been worse if I tried to help or intervene. My mom does not like men coming into her kitchen. She's pretty old-fashioned when it comes to gender roles. But I'm proud of you, babe. You handled your first housewife lesson like a champ. Maybe we should go ahead and elope. You seem totally keen to take this on.
Yeah, well, I figured your mom is right. I do need to learn these things at some point. I can't always have someone come clean for me or make you do things around the house all the time.
Meh, I wouldn't mind. You know that. I'm not as old-fashioned as my mom. I think the best chefs in the world are men. Besides, you know I can make a mean French toast.
I do. I love your French toast. But babe, I'm so tired. I think I want to go to bed early tonight. I am worn out.
I bet you are. Yeah, go to bed and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Good night, love.
Hello, Hannah. This is Mrs. Young again. I totally forgot to tell you. I was talking to my friend today and she reminded me. It had completely slipped my mind until just then.
Hi, Mrs. Young. What is it? Is there something wrong?
There's just the small but very important matter of your dowry.
My dowry. Like in the olden days when the bride's family gives the groom's family a gift for taking in their daughter? That kind of dowry?
Yes, only it's not as outdated as you might think, dear. Especially for a prominent family like us. We take tradition very seriously. Now, I know you don't have parents, but that still does not make it excusable for you to come waltzing into our family, take our name, and eat our food empty-handed. A small, intimate wedding is your choice, fine. But a fine dowry must be a grand gesture.
Oh, oops. I'm sorry. I didn't know any of this. Yeah, you're right. I can do a dowry. I don't know what's appropriate, though. I might need your help deciding. Will you point me in the right direction? Keith and I have never talked about this either, so I don't know what I should do. Should I start looking for some watches or something? Oof, I have no clue.
What do you think a dowry is, my dear? What comes to mind when you hear the word?
I don't know what it would mean for us in today's world. Back in the day, I think it referred to cows and stuff that the bride's father gifted to the groom's family for accepting her. So I guess now it would translate to appliances, furniture, stuff like that would be my guess.
You're not totally off. That is a good start. But do think more modern. What do you see a lot of on social media these days? You are a young girl thriving in a modern world. You have Instagram and Facebook and all that, don't you?
Actually, I don't do social media. I might still have an active Twitter account, but I haven't been on it in ages. I doubt I can even remember my password still. How does the modern world do dowry these days?
Like you said, in the olden days, the man would provide a house and the woman would furnish that house in the form of a dowry. Nowadays, the man helps the woman out financially to gift the best dowry to his parents. Sort of like a baby shower, but for the parents of the groom. You know, for successfully raising a marriage-worthy man.
Wow, things have changed pretty drastically, huh?
It's no laughing matter, dear. So many mothers are shamed these days for raising a son who, only a few decades ago, would have been considered more than eligible bachelors. But they're now looked down upon for living in a rental or taking the bus to work. Such trivial things turn a woman off from a man like never before. Women have gotten too spoiled. They think they can pick and choose, when it should have been the other way around, huh? All these feminist activists ruining today's society. It truly is an abomination. Anyway, that's enough rambling on my part. I would like you to prepare a house as your dowry. It's not all that hard, now is it?
I'm sorry, a house? You want me to buy a house?
Oh, don't fret, I'm not expecting a mansion. You can easily buy a cute little house these days for under $200,000, can't you? Nobody is buying anything these days because of the market crash. You could probably name your price and get what you want. Surely you have enough money saved up for a down payment. You are a grown woman with a steady job, aren't you?
Mrs. Young, Keith and I weren't planning on buying a house just yet. We were gonna rent a small apartment above a shopping complex or something and save up for a house for later. You know, when we have kids and all that. We don't need a big place for just the two of us at the moment. A studio is more than enough for us. We're not flashy people. That's why we opted for a smaller, more intimate wedding ceremony as well.
An apartment above a shopping complex? Are you out of your mind? Do you know how dangerous those places are? Dear God, I can't believe you were gonna make my son live like a stable boy. And here I was thinking you'd be bending over backwards with gratitude at my simple, easy dowry request. I half expected you to say, "Oh no, Mrs. Young, I can think of something even better." Huh! That is simply not acceptable. You must start looking for a decent house right away. If you send me pictures of houses you like, I can even help you track one down. One of my closest friends is a realtor who specializes in first-time home buying. I know a great mortgage broker, too, if you need to be connected to one. Chop chop!
Yes, Mrs. Young, I will try. Hey, Key, your mom reached out to me today. Did you hear about it? She gave me some tips on what to get for my dowry. Did you know she had that in mind? Did you know she was going to talk to me about it?
Your dowry? No, babe, I had no idea she was going to talk to you about that. I didn't know that we needed to think about that already. It feels a bit rushed, don't you think? We have so much time still. We can take our time with those things, right?
Okay, so you knew. I can tell by how much you're rambling right now. You do that when you're lying or trying to hide something. So, then you must know that she basically demanded a house. Like, she didn't like the idea of me and you living in a rental apartment. She wants a full-fledged single-family home. She even gave me a price range.
I had no idea she asked you to get a house as a dowry. And what do you mean I ramble when I'm lying? I wasn't lying. I resent that.
You know you're lying. If you deny it, you're just lying a second time. That's not important right now. What I want to know is that if you knew your mom was thinking about dowries and something as grand as a house for that matter, why didn't you talk to her? Or better yet, why didn't you talk to me first? You could have given me a heads up at least. You could have come to me and told me that your mom is expecting such and such and asked me how I felt about it. I hate that you let me hear it directly from your mom. She basically commanded me. And now she probably thinks I'm being cheap because I don't want to jump at the chance to prove my love for you or something. I feel so ambushed, Keith.
Come on, Han. It's not like we're the only couple getting ready for a wedding. There are plenty of other brides and grooms-to-be who are spending even more time and money than us, going over every little tiny detail for their big day. I'm sure those people worry about way more things than just one dowry. All we have to plan for is a tiny ceremony and a dowry. That's it. Besides, isn't my mom right? Don't you have some money saved up? I mean, you do have that insurance money from your parents' accident. A down payment for a small house wouldn't be too hard for you, right? Think about it. A house with a nice white picket fence and a red door. Maybe we can get a dog and let it run around in the backyard while we read on the porch.
Just because I have money saved up in the bank, it doesn't mean I want to spend it all on a single wedding. I don't see why you or your mom gets to dictate how or when I spend my own hard-earned money. And as for my parents' insurance money, I've told you many, many times over the years that I don't ever plan on spending any of it. Would you want to spend the money that you got in exchange for your parents' lives, Keith?
Okay, fine, I get it. Sheesh, just chill out. I'll have a chat with my mom, okay?
I need you to. You will tell her that you and I decided we will do half and half on an apartment like we had always planned. Okay, I'm counting on you to be diplomatic.
Okay, I said I'll take care of it. Hey, Mom. Hannah says that she won't do the house. She's giving me 1,000 excuses to not buy a house right now.
What? How dare she? She was all yes ma'am to my face, but went around my back and tattled on me to you, didn't she? So then what? Did she really expect to marry into this family empty-handed, with absolutely nothing? What will I tell my friends? They're all looking forward to a new daughter-in-law, treating me like a queen. How can you let this happen, Keith? Where on earth did you even find a nobody like her in the first place? There must have been so many other sweet young things you could have had your pick from at college. Why did I even send you to such a highly esteemed school then? What was the point of going to Connecticut?
Mom, come on, she's loaded, I'm telling you. She has so much money saved up because she never spent it on anything. She's like a real-life Scrooge. She's a literal hoarder of money. If you count the money she's got from her parents' life insurance payout, she is a legit millionaire. Maybe twice over. Give me some credit, Mom. Why else would I have picked this girl and waited on her hand and foot for all these years? She is on her best day a 6, but in the long run, she is the literal jackpot for me.
A millionaire, you say? Well, that is all good and fun until the Scrooge refuses to bring a house with her. Then what are you going to do? It didn't seem like she was the type to care all that much if you were to threaten her to cancel the wedding. She seemed like she would easily say, and just let you go.
We'll just have to keep trying. We can be like, if a house is too much, we'll settle for a car, or something like that.
A car?
Yeah. That old Nissan you're sharing with Brianna is getting real clunky. Don't you think it's time for a new car? If I pressure Hannah into thinking that we're making concessions for her sake, but she still has to do something big, she'll cave. She has to. I know how these orphans think. I've dealt with quite a few. All they need is a gentle push disguised as a sweet, caring, generous favor to them. The key is to make them think it's them doing me a favor.
Huh, that's my son. Very clever. She should be nothing but grateful to have a man like you in her life. How dare she clam up her wallet like that to her future family? And really, was I really asking for too much? I said I want a house because it had the most value for its price. Some brides opt for a designer handbag or jewelry as their dowry, and those are only good for one person. A house is an investment.
Yeah, she caught me off guard a bit. She was about to bite my head off. But don't worry, Mama. Your son is a capable man. I'm gonna get you that nice new car. What do you like? A BMW? A Porsche?
Hi, Hannah. This is Brianna. I got your number from Keith. I wanted to check in with you and see if you were doing okay. I heard you guys had a row because of the matter of your dowry, is that right? I heard my brother and my mom arguing too. Is everything okay? Hello, Brianna. Yes, thank you for checking up on me. That was very thoughtful and sweet of you. Don't worry, Keith and I talked about it and he will take care of it for the both of us. I'm sure he said that. He always says that. But Hannah, I feel like you're not quite understanding the gravity of the situation here. A dowry is an important part of a wedding and a marriage as a whole. Sure, it's more of a gesture than a practicality, but it's always a better choice to pick one that can be both. So I was thinking if you didn't want to cough up the money for a house, how about a car? A car for a dowry. Yeah, I think it could be a great alternative, if you really don't want to do a house, that is. I'm having a hard time seeing the difference between a house and a car, as a dowry especially. They both seem too much. I have never heard of people doing dowries anymore, let alone such extravagant things as a house or a car. Really? Not at all? All my friends did way more for their dowries. You wouldn't believe some of the things they bought to their husband's family as gifts. You already have friends who are married. You're still in high school. Well, I met my mom's friends. Sorry, I've been talking to my mom a lot. I got confused. It doesn't matter who's friends, though. My point is that it's true, though. Lots of people pick nice cars to gift their in-laws. It's fancy and practical. I know some have opted for smaller items like Chanel or Gucci handbags, but they aren't that much cheaper either. My mom would love one of those, but she's wiser than most mothers, so she picked something that could benefit more than just herself. I think that was very noble of her. Besides, you don't want your mother-in-law to lose face in front of her well-off friends, do you? All her friends have received amazing gifts at their kids' weddings, and imagine how my mom would feel if she was the only one who got zilch. I don't feel comfortable with all this pressure. When did this become a requirement for me? What do people do if they have no money at all? Do they just not get married? Keith and I already discussed our plans in terms of our living situation. We will be renting an apartment and paying rent 50-50. We don't even have a car. I don't know why I would need to bribe my way into a family if it's a marriage between two people who love each other equally. You say a car or a house can be practical, on top of being a grand gesture, but that only applies when I choose it gladly, right? If anything, this feels a lot like theft more than a gift. Ugh, you're being so difficult! Don't think of it like it's a requirement, jeez. It's not like we're robbing you or anything. Why would you think that? If you bought us a car, Keith could drive it and my mom could drive it herself so that Keith won't have to be a chauffeur. And I can drive it instead of taking the bus to school and lose hours each day sitting around. It leaves more time for everyone. It's a win-win. Come on. We all know you can afford it. Get us a car and it'll be the end of this discussion for good. You're gonna be so welcomed into this family. What kind of car were you thinking? Not a fancy one like a Porsche though, right? Oh my freaking god! I just got goosebumps. Holy crap! Are you a mind reader, Hannah? How did you know? Yes, we would love a Porsche.
Whoa, say what now?
What do you think? Aren't they so pretty? I especially like the one with the convertible top.
Brianna, do you know how much a Porsche even costs? A brand new one at that. Those cost more than the down payment I would have made on a $300,000 house.
Oh, really? I had no idea. I honestly don't care about the logistics of it all. Like you said, I'm still in high school. Look, Hannah, I think it would mean a lot to us and prove to us your initiative if you bought us a Porsche. If you don't have enough cash, I'm sure a bank will be more than willing to lend you some. But you don't need that, do you? Keith told me you're loaded. Your parents died when you were really young, and their life insurance paid you a stupid amount of money, right? Dang, girl, I'm jealous. I wish I had that kind of money. What are you being so stingy for? Are you saving up so you can decorate the inside of your coffin when you die? What is the point of having money if you don't spend it on nice things?
You want me to get a loan from the bank for the dowry.
Yeah, why not? I'm just saying if you don't feel like spending the money you already have, the bank is a great plan B. I hear they're more lenient with their interest rates for people who are less than average. I mean, like, if you're below the poverty line, but who knows, they might consider an orphan like you below the poverty line. It wouldn't hurt to ask about it. You might be able to get away with like 1% interest rate or something stupid lucky like that.
I wouldn't call my orphan status a lucky anything. You really shouldn't make light of other people's misfortune like that. I would much rather have my parents than the money.
Well, I wouldn't have brought up any of this if you had just listened to my mom and did as you were told. Do you think I enjoyed spelling everything out for you on her behalf? I'm still a teenager, but I have to meddle in the affairs of grown-ass adults because you won't budge. Is that all my brother means to you? My poor brother.
Wow. All right, fine. I'll get you whatever you want. You want a car, a Porsche? How can I deny my future in-laws anything? We will be a family after all, am I right? Give me 7 days. I'll bring you exactly what you asked for.
Yes, queen!
Hannah Murphy, you answer the phone right now. I am about to lose it. This is your last chance to redeem yourself. You better answer the goddamn phone, or I'm gonna shop around for a divorce lawyer before we even get married. I am so close to losing it.
I was wondering what sound that was. It was you barking like the dog that you are. Do I need to get you a muzzle? Stop the yapping. It is not a great look on you.
What the hell? You told my mom about me borrowing money from you, didn't you? You just had to go and blabber your big mouth. She fainted from the shock of it. She's in the hospital now. Are you happy? Are you real happy you screwed us over like this? Do you feel like a winner, huh?
Yes, I am actually. Thanks for asking. And yes, I do feel like a winner for getting the hell out of the trap you apparently have been setting for me. What, you're totally fine with broadcasting to the whole world about my parents and their absence? You talk all you want about me behind my back with your greedy mom and treat me like some poor little soul who needs a savior? But the moment I tell your mom something you did and she passes out from the shock of it, you go berserk and flip out. Yeah, what a good mama's boy. That's what you are, a mama's boy. You had me completely fooled.
You're doing this because of my mom's demands for a house and a car and stuff, right? You really didn't want to buy that house, did you? You never spend more than $1 on yourself, so why would you want to buy a house for your future family? I see right through you, you know. This is so typical of you.
No, this is typical you. You think I'm throwing a childish tantrum over a stupid dowry? Sure, I could have easily afforded a down payment or a car or even a vacation package to a 5-star resort in the Bahamas for a month. If it was all for a good cause, like a gift I bring to be helpful to my new family, of course. But you've forgotten something very critical here, Keith. You forgot that you left your messenger logged in on my laptop. So try to imagine my utter shock when I watched your conversation with your mom live stream style. That's right, I read the whole thing, as it was happening. Every word.
To my shame, that is when I finally realized your true intentions. Bravo for keeping up the pretenses all these years. It took me 6 years to realize who you really are. You really put a lot of work into this, didn't you? Wow, I would never have figured it out on my own. Your performance was truly astounding. You deserve an Oscar for that. I had just turned 24 when I lent you that money, you know? It hadn't even been a year since you and I started seeing each other. I paid the $50,000 to bail you out after the bar fight you were wrongly accused of starting, and you said you'd pay me back someday. I believed you, but I also didn't expect you to either. Do you know what I mean? I paid your bail because I genuinely thought we were in love, and that's what people do for their loved ones who are in trouble. Now that I think about it, I bet you weren't wrongly accused at all like you claimed. You were probably the one who started the bar fight to begin with, weren't you?
Did you really read my conversation with my mom? You're bluffing. I don't believe you.
I thought you might say that, so I took some screenshots to keep with the rest of the evidence I collected. By the way, do you remember how you volunteered to draft up a contract and sign it to prove to me that you're 100% willing to pay me back the bail money? I kept refusing, but you said you wanted me to trust you. Well, it turns out that piece of paper, which I kept by the way, is actually going to hold some power in court. How about that? I bet you didn't think it would come back to bite you in the behind like this, did ya? I will most definitely be taking all the evidence I collected and bringing them to go see a lawyer tomorrow. Or since I'm so stingy, I'll just go to the police and file a report with them directly. I don't know how fast they work, but you should be getting some kind of notice from the police to come give a statement. Even though you and I are so over, I thought I'd be the bigger person and at least let you know.
Hannah, wait. Look, I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking straight. I guess my mom being taken away in an ambulance shook me up a bit more than I thought. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have come at you so strong like that. I apologize. You're right. After all that you've done for me, I should have been slower to get angry with you. With this whole stupid situation, everything. Can you just let me explain? I can explain everything.
Too little, too late, Keith. Goodbye.
Hannah, dear, how could you not have visited me in the hospital yet? It's been over a week. What could possibly be keeping you so busy? Do you care at all for your poor future mother-in-law? I haven't even heard a peep from you. No messages, no nothing.
Oh, I guess you haven't heard yet. How are you feeling, Mrs. Young? Better, I hope.
Sadly, no. I'm still so sore all over. I must have fallen a lot harder than I thought. Thank goodness for that cushy chair. If it weren't for that chair, I would have hit the hard floor and broken a bone.
That's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that you're still recovering. But also, you are not my future mother-in-law anymore. I'm confused as to why you didn't know that yet.
What? What do you mean I'm not your future mother-in-law? What am I then?
Well, you're a stranger to me now. Someone I was briefly forced to speak to about some personal and unpleasant things. I have ended things with Keith. I'm surprised he hasn't told you right away. I thought he told you everything right away. It's been a week and he hasn't said anything.
No, not a word. Are you playing a trick on me? Keith would have mentioned something like that. Are you ramping up to reveal a surprise? Did you get me that car already?
What good is it for me to play tricks on you right now? I'm telling you the truth. And since it doesn't sound like you remember much about the day you fell, here's a recap. You fell because you were so shocked to hear that Keith had borrowed $50,000 from me a few years back. The part where I told you that the money was to bail him out of jail is where you passed out, I believe. And oh, he might be back with the police now because I reported him for never paying me back the money.
What? You called the police on him? For what? How could you do that to him? Do you want to ruin his life? And for what? A few $1,000s? How can you be so cruel and immature? You shall rot in hell, you little missy.
Cruel and immature is what you are. Please realize that I am being as courteous to you as I can possibly humanly muster to be right now. I am trying to not stoop to your level, Mrs. Young. I would advise you not to push your luck, unless you want me to press further charges against Keith, you and your daughter. If you're looking for someone to point your finger at, it should be nobody else but Keith. Your precious son has been at the root of all this scam, and I will remind you that you were in support of him. I sincerely hope I never have the misfortune to see any of your faces again for as long as I live. If I do ever see a glimpse of you anywhere, anytime, I hope you can believe it when I say that I have more than enough evidence to snap my fingers and make a judge grant me a restraining order against you. Goodbye. As an orphan teenager, it has always been a difficult task for me to open up my heart and soul to another human being. Keith Young was one of the very few people I had trusted and truly loved. I thought those feelings were mutual. For 6 years while I was dating Keith, I'd given him my everything. Every last minute of my free time was spent thinking about him, and when I was with him, I was too happy that I almost felt guilty sometimes. But it was all built on lies. Keith Young never loved me. He only manipulated me to eventually claim the money that I made the mistake of telling him about. I should have sensed the red flags when Keith's mom made me come to her house to give me wife lessons and demand a dowry that was beyond their means if roles were reversed. But I'm ashamed to admit that I was blinded by the false sense of belonging I felt towards Keith. If it weren't for his messages, I would have gone on and married into that greedy family and spent the rest of my life being drained by them. The police advised me it would be better for me to hire a lawyer, so I did. And Keith was served a notice of action to repay his monetary debts to me as per his own contract, with the additional interest rate I demanded because of how overdue he was. Upon being notified of his charges, he came crawling back to me, apologizing, begging, and crying to take him back. I gave him a firm pat on the back and left him high and dry. That felt pretty good. My lawyer later told me that trying to pay me back what is now over $100,000, Keith has had to sell his mom's 3-bedroom house, move into a 1-bedroom apartment, much like the one he and I thought we'd live in after the wedding, and take on 2 extra jobs. I couldn't care less how he paid me back. I just hope this teaches him a valuable lesson on the dangers of coveting somebody else's money. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more.
Did the results come out? What happened? I hope you received good news.
I didn't make it again this time. What do I do? I don't know if this is the right thing to do for me anymore.
Oh, well, don't be so sad, babe. There are plenty more chances that you can try out. The world doesn't see what you are capable of yet. You're a hard worker, and they just don't know about that yet. Someday you will get a chance to prove yourself.
I always get dropped on the interviews. It's starting to make me tired. Should I just stop trying for a government position? Maybe it's not what I should be doing at the moment.
If this job is something that you really want to do, keep trying. I know you'll make it sooner or later because you want it and try hard for it.
I'm starting to lose motivation and feel sorry for my parents because they've been supporting me emotionally and financially for all of this. It's already been 5 years of me doing this now. I don't want to waste everybody's time anymore. Plus, I need to hurry up and get a job so I can marry you, too.
If that's what you're worried about, that's fine. I'll make sure to fend for the both of us. I have enough motivation to let my woman live a bountiful life.
Thank you so much, even for telling me that. But I also want to be able to stay independent and try by myself to earn enough. It's good to be able to have a skill that you can rely on, you know?
Aw, of course, of course. You're good at working in your field. And you're responsible, too. That's why I like you. You know what you're doing and have control over your life.
Are you sure that it isn't because I'm also working and it's not just you?
Of course not. I'm genuinely happy and proud of you. You're doing great.
Yeah, but I think I might start looking for an actual job from now on instead of studying. I think it's about time that I get up on my feet.
Okay. Well, do whatever your heart tells you to do. I'm always going to be here for you. I believe whatever you do is worth it, and I'll love to support you for it.
Oh, also? Isn't it your dad's birthday here in a little bit? What should I get him as a gift this time?
Wow, you remembered it? Thanks. I really do appreciate how you're so diligent in thinking about my dad. Not a lot of people do that. You're so kind.
Of course. He's going to be my father-in-law soon enough, and I want him to like me because I like him. My dream is to have a good relationship with my father-in-law. I like being likable and liking other people. Plus, all people are blessings.
Well, don't worry too much about my dad's gift for his birthday. I'll take care of it on my end. So how about getting some dinner with him for his birthday? Also, don't worry about him not liking you or anything like that. He absolutely adores you.
Okay. I wanted to give him something meaningful, though. But if you say so, then I'll just focus on getting a job. And once I get my first paycheck, I'm going to look for something to get him as a gift in general.
Dad, it's your birthday the day after tomorrow. Are you okay with going out for dinner with my girlfriend and me? A dinner? Oh, I don't need all of that. Why not just have something at home? I don't want to make you guys spend a lot of money. Come on now. I know you would love to go out with us on your birthday. You don't have to worry about us spending money or whatever. It's your birthday. We should definitely get something to eat for it. I want to at least do this for you. Plus, Natalia really wants to see you. Don't leave us hanging. Oh, really? Does Natalia want to see me? She's such a nice little young lady. If that's the case, I can't turn it down. Are you treating her like you should be treating her? Don't be mean to her. Of course, I do my best to make her happy. And why would I be mean to her? You're silly, Dad. It's like she's your daughter. What about me? You should be taking care of me first. I'll be jealous. I already took care of you for my whole life. What else do you want me to do? Kiss you on the forehead and tuck you in? Anyway, be nice to that girl. Are you two going to get married? You've mentioned something about that before. I think we're going to wait for a little longer. Natalia wants to get a job before we get married, so it doesn't really matter to me whether or not she has a job when we get married, but she wants to make sure that she can be stable herself, so I'm waiting for her. You know how she is. Yeah, I do know that. She knows what she's doing, and I'm proud of her for that. But even so, make sure to take care of her if she does struggle. You know it's a difficult world that we live in. All you have is each other. I understand. Thanks, Dad. I hope we can have a good time at dinner. It's been a while since I've seen her, though. I need to make sure that I don't look messy. What should I do first? Buy a new suit? You're going overboard with this, Dad. It's your birthday, so don't stress about other people. It's about you. Yeah, you're right. I just want to make sure that I'm presentable so that I can maintain this reliable father-in-law figure. Did you drop Natalia off? Are you on your way home now? Man, I am so full that I might explode. Yep, I just dropped her off. I'm on my way now. What about you, Dad? She didn't have to make the cookies. Tell her again that I really appreciate it. She's so nice. Make sure to care for her. And I'm glad that we went out tonight. I had a good time and I appreciate you two for the effort. All right, I'll make sure to tell her. It made me feel relieved to see you having a good time tonight. It's all thanks to Natalia. She's very polite. It makes me want to brag about her to my friends about how I'll have the world's greatest daughter-in-law. It would be great if one day you two had kids that are just like her. We don't have any plans of having kids yet, but maybe one day. Oh, I almost forgot. There are a lot of appointments tomorrow with people needing a car wash. If you're not busy tomorrow, it would help out a lot if you could show up and lend a hand. Okay, I can do that. Good thing there's not much going on for tomorrow. But Dad, shouldn't you enjoy your life and go on vacations? You're retired now. Aren't you tired of working? Oh, don't worry about all that. I want to be able to move around and go outside. It would be depressing to just stay inside all day anyway. Even so, you've been working an office job your whole life. Now that you've started the whole car wash business, you've been needing to move around way more. Plus, there are no days off. Don't worry. I'm not that old to the point that I can't go to work anymore. I also want to be able to make and have enough money so that I can buy gifts for you guys and maybe one day take my grandchild to Disneyland.
Babe! Look! I made it! They selected me! It's finally all coming together now.
What? Wow. Congratulations, honey. I'm so happy for you. You've gone through so much.
Oh, I'm so happy! I can't believe this is really happening. If I knew that I was going to make it in one shot at a big company like this, I should have just aimed for this in the first place instead of a government job.
I'm sure the interviews and all of the studying that you did for the government jobs helped out with this one. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. All of your hard work has paid off. Again, congratulations. Do you want to go out and eat something tonight? I'll buy something for you. Anything you want.
Yeah, I would love to. Are you okay with seafood? I've actually been craving it for a while.
All right. I'll make sure to look for the best rated seafood in town. I'll come to get you later.
Aw, thank you so much. I'm already excited about it.
Babe, are you busy right now? How's it going so far?
Yeah. Oh, it's been a super busy day today. My mind is all over the place. It simmered down a little, though. What's up?
It's nothing. I just wanted to know how you're doing. I know that you've been busy recently, and even when we go on dates, it seemed like you were feeling off, so I was getting worried.
Well, that's what work does to you. It happens. I feel all slumped and unmotivated.
I know, but I was still worried about you. Try to take it easy and make sure to go on breaks whenever you need to. It's not good to wear yourself out like this.
Oh, my coworkers are talking to me. I'll talk to you a little later.
Okay. Make sure to relax. I miss you, and talk to you later. Are you off of work for the day? Did you make it back home safely?
Yeah? What's up?
It's the weekend tomorrow. Do you want to go on a drive to take in some fresh air?
Sure, I'd love to do that. Maybe go to the beach? I've been wanting to go to the beach. It'd be nice.
Okay, that sounds like a good plan to me. Do you want me to invite my dad on the trip too?
Your dad?
If you don't want to and just spend the day together, that's fine too. It's just that Dad's been asking about you and he misses you. It's been a minute since he's seen you. You know, sometimes when we go on little trips like these, we would take Dad with us. So I wanted to know if you wanted it to be like one of those this time too.
No. Also, doesn't he do nothing now that he's retired? All he does is stay at the house and hang around. Why does he need to take in some fresh air? Let's just make it you and me.
What? Natalia? That's no way to talk about him. What was that for?
I'm not wrong though, am I? He used to own one of the bank centers in town, but now he's just another old guy who retired, isn't he?
Yeah. It's true that he retired and all, but he's still working. He's been working with the car washing stuff so that he can have some extra money to get you gifts. And if we have a kid one day, for that too.
Car wash? What work does he do, really? The machines wash the car for you, and all the worker has to do is wipe off some wet spots.
Why are you talking like that all of a sudden? Also, you know that the car wash that he does also does manual car washes too. He's a perfectionist, and so if there are like 2 appointments for hand washing cars, he'll suffer from the aftermath for like the next 2 days. You know this. So what is going on with you?
I don't know. You know what? It's whatever. I don't care about going to the beach anymore. It's so annoying. Why are you always trying to bring him around every time we go on a date?
Natalia, that's not what I was trying to do. I was just trying to ask if you...
Stop. I'm going to go to sleep, so don't bother me anymore. See you.
Marcus, how are you? I hope you're doing all right. I wanted to talk to you about something real quick. Hey, Matilda. How have you been? I'm doing all right. It's so nice to talk to you. I know it's been a minute. Yeah, it really has been a while. Did you get into an argument with my daughter? Oh, yes. I guess it somehow turned out that way. Sorry for worrying you with it. I see. That's why she's been laying around and not doing much. She has no energy at all. What is going on? Why are you bothering her like that? She's already having a hard time being tired from working. You know that the company she works for is demanding. Give her some slack. She's probably going through hell every single day to make up for the years that she's lost. So why are you adding to her misery? I'm sorry. We didn't get into a serious fight. It's just that we got into a slight bicker when we were talking about going on a date. I'll try to make it up to her. It's not about making it up to her. It's about properly apologizing to her. I've already heard the story from her. Apparently, you've been trying to bring your dad to the dates. What kind of date is that? Who brings their dad on a date with their girlfriend? It's not that. We would sometimes go on trips with my dad, and so I just wanted to know if she would like to do that again this time. I even told her if she doesn't want to, then that was fine too. Ever since she started working, my dad hasn't seen her. He misses her, and that's why I wanted to bring him over this time. Oh, of course. All because my daughter got into a well-paying job at a well-known company. What? Does he want her to give him some money? Or take him out as a gift? Must be. I mean, what else can it be? Matilda, it's nothing like that. My dad is actually the one that wants to treat her this time for getting into such a prestigious position. How much could some guy that already retired treat her? I already know he's not going to do anything big. If anything, he'll give her some money that probably couldn't even pay for a meal. Why is he acting all big? Why are you talking about him like that? You and Natalia both know how hardworking he is. He does car washing services at the moment. How much could he really make off of that? If you clean someone else's car for a few bucks, then what? Think about it. Anyway, keep some distance from your dad so that you won't bother Natalia anymore. What do you mean by that? I'm saying that if you guys do get married, make sure that your dad doesn't do any harm to her. Stop tiring her out like this and disturbing her mood. It doesn't matter how friendly an in-law can be. To a woman, it's the most uncomfortable setting to be in. Put yourself in her shoes. Some old guy who's retired that has nothing going on for him constantly wants to bug Natalia like this. Do you think that she would be able to get the rest that she needs like this? It would be best if you could just quit talking to him. But if you can't do that, then keep some distance from him at least. Matilda, I think I'm going to have to talk about this with Natalia first. If a senior tells you to do something, just do it. Stop talking back. What? You have to talk it out with Natalia now. Jeez. Natalia, would you pick up the phone, please? Natalia! I was sleeping. What's up? Why did you call me? What do you think about this? What about it? What do you want to talk about? I'm talking about your mom. I think she went a little too far with this one. So this is why you woke me up? Maybe you should think about why she texted you all of that in the first place. Is it wrong for a mother to be worried about her daughter? That's why she said all that. Why would you tattletale on her like this? Why did you become this way? I understand that your work may be hard, but it's not an excuse for you to be acting like this. You've been insulting my dad. It's not just you either. It's your mom, too. Cool. If it's going to be like this, let's be honest with each other then. And what's wrong with me saying stuff about him? He doesn't have crap going on for him, but he wants to call me up all the time and see what's going on. He tries to butt in on our date. How am I not supposed to be annoyed by this? If that's really how you feel about him in this situation, then maybe we should rethink our marriage. I don't want to get married to someone who doesn't respect my dad. I understand that he may have been a little clingy, but it's all because he really likes you and welcomes you as our future daughter-in-law. I can't be marrying someone who can't see the effort behind someone's intentions. All you did was complain and not tell me what was wrong. Instead of fixing this, you just want to insult people for having a good heart. Oh, so you're going to defend your dad who doesn't have anything going on for him? All right. Such funny people you two are. Natalia, are you being serious right now? All right, do whatever you want. I don't care. You're annoying me for real this time. So stop talking to me. Babe, what are you doing right now? Why do you care? Why do you have to be like that? Do you want to go get some dinner with your dad tomorrow? It's been a minute since I've seen him. What are you talking about right now? You're the one that told me to not talk to you. You said that my dad bothered you so much that you don't want us to talk to you at all. What is this now? Oh, come on. What's wrong? You know that I was in a bad spot. There was too much work and I was sensitive. Please? I know that your dad likes Mexican food. So I made sure to find the best one in town for us to check out. I'll buy it. Natalia, what are you doing right now? Also, when should we actually get married? Now that I've got a job, I feel a bit more stable. My mom thinks the faster, the better. You told me that you don't want to anymore, and that I should do whatever I want. Oh, who am I supposed to get married to if not you? Here, do you want to have a meeting all together next weekend? We should probably hurry with getting married. That way we can have a baby and give your dad a grandchild. Are you being serious? Of course I mean it. When did I ever lie to you? Why did you suddenly change your mind? What is the meaning behind this? I just feel sorry about the way that I was acting toward you. I was a little too sensitive, and that's why I acted the way that I did. I'll try to be the best daughter-in-law for Frank. You can count on me for this. Really. Okay. I understand. Anyway, let's talk about it later for now. Marcus, I have a quick question for you. Yes, what is it? I heard that Frank likes Mexican food. Is that true? Do you want to come by a little later and grab some of the food that I made? I got some horchata and machaca. I know it's hard for an older man like him to fend for himself. What? I'm not really getting what you mean by all of this. He's working hard all the time. I at least want him to be able to get enough nutrients in his system. I want to be able to help with getting him some good food and leftovers to eat at the end of the day. I'll make sure to take care of it on my end. So just tell me if he runs out, all right? I don't understand. What is going on right now? I just want to be friendly because we're all going to become family from here on out. There must be a lot of inconveniences that come with living alone as a man. What do you think about letting him live with you guys for like 3 years once you and Natalia get married? I want him to be able to try out some homemade food that Natalia makes. And I want him to be able to see his grandchildren grow once they come along. You should have told me about him earlier. Tell you about what? I don't think I've been keeping secrets from anyone. Oh, nothing. It's just that I had some errands to run downtown around where your dad's car wash is. My friend was over there at the moment and told me that the whole car wash service is his as well as the parking lot next to it. Alongside the building, too. What? Is that why you asked me why I didn't tell you earlier about this? Yeah! You should have told me earlier. Why were you keeping such a good piece of information to yourself? I'm kind of a perfectionist, so I got curious and did some research. Seems like the property value around that area is quite high. The amount of money that he brings monthly must be crazy big. Does Natalia also know about this? About my dad and stuff? Oh yeah, of course she does. I told her all about it. I told her to make sure to take care of him and be on his good side. Take Natalia over to his house and his workplace so that you and her can help out. I'm sure he needs help around there. Besides, who would inherit all of that property and money when he passes away? It'd all be you and Natalia. I'll contact you later. I need to do something at the moment. Oh, all right. I know you're a busy person. Sorry for the bother. Dad, are you busy right now? No, I'm not too busy now. I was busy a minute ago, but I just sat down to rest. What's going on? Oh, I had something to tell you about regarding Natalia. Oh, yeah. I was going to talk to you about her too. I would have been caught in a sticky situation if it wasn't for her today. What do you mean? Did something happen? You don't know about it yet? She came over to my car wash and helped me out because she knows I need some help around here. She put in a half day at work. I guess she wanted to keep it a secret from you. Oops. That's my bad. Natalia helped you out at work? Well, how could I possibly make her help me with the car wash itself? She's such a sweet young lady. I couldn't make her dirty her hands. So I just asked her to look after the counter inside. Is she still there by any chance? No, she left a while ago. Why? Is she not answering the phone or something? No, it's not that, but I don't know, Dad. I don't think I want to get married to Natalia anymore. What? Why do you say that? Did you two get into a fight or something? I didn't think that would be the case. I saw her earlier and she seemed like she was in a good mood. It's just, there's a problem. I thought that it would be the best thing to do to tell you about it first. You know, for me, there's nothing that I can say about who you get married to because at the end of the day, this is about you and your life. If you did get into a fight with her, why not try to talk about it and make up with her? I don't think there are a lot of kind-hearted people like her nowadays. You're not even married to her yet, and she is already making me feel like I'm welcome in her family. How nice is that? It's not something that's very common in this time and age. Oh, it seems like I'm getting a customer again. I'll talk to you once I'm done with this one. All right, Dad. Be careful and take breaks. Natalia, are you there?
Hey, babe! What's up? I was going to text you so that we could go see your dad, but boom! You texted me first right at the moment.
Oh, he's not at work today.
Really? Did he go somewhere?
Yeah. Anyway, I was going to ask you if you and your mom could help out at the car wash center today. There are a lot of appointments today, and I got things to handle on my side too. We gotta make sure to help out with Dad's work so that he'll have something to give us later on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not an issue. I'll be over there with my mom working our butts off so that no other car wash in the area could even compete. Just pick us up when we're done, all right? Hey! You dirtbag! Where the hell are you right now? How are we supposed to get back home if you leave us here in the middle of nowhere in the city?
Where am I? And if I told you where I'm at, what are you going to do about it?
If you leave us out here with no way to get back, what are we supposed to do? And you're breaking up with me? We don't have our wallets or anything here!
That's your own personal problem to deal with. Wow, you and your mom. You two are disgusting and creepy. Not only did your mom do the research behind our back, but as soon as you two find out that he's got some property on his hands, you two wanted to act like the most innocent and kind-hearted people there are. How shameful. It almost makes me want to puke.
What's the problem here? Isn't it enough that we're treating him like a king now? All we have to do is take care of him and give him compliments until he passes away, is it not? Why are you getting mad at me for helping out?
And who the hell said that my dad is going to pass away? He has nothing wrong with his health. He's even more healthy than I am.
Oh, whatever. You know what I mean.
Why should I get married to someone like you? All you do is aim for someone else's wealth. You're two-faced. You don't even love me like that. It's the same thing for your mom, too. You and your mom both wanted to mock him and look down on him because you guys thought he was working for the car wash as an employee. As soon as your mom finds out that he owns everything, now he's worth your while? Wow. I just couldn't believe it when I figured it out.
I know you can't live without me anyway. Just get married to me and call it even. Am I trying to snatch his property and money away? No. I just want the building to my name and the land too.
No. I think not. I'm good with that. Hey, I transferred 10 cents to your bank account because that's all you and your mom are worth. I hope you know that. Let's never see each other again or talk to each other again. It was not nice knowing you, and have a horrible rest of your life. Natalia continuously called me and texted me for a while after everything went down, cussing me out and blaming me for everything that happened. After doing that for about 3 hours, she simmered down and stopped blowing up my phone. My dad told me that they called up his phone too and harassed him, and he was confused as to what went down since I didn't tell them the truth about Natalia and her mom. I had to tell him about everything. He was absolutely maddened by their true colors and what they were aiming for. Of course, I knew it would have ended up this way because sooner or later, he would have figured it out himself. He despises people who judge others and look down on them just because of how much money they have and what occupation they are in. I told Natalia and her mom to never reach out to both my dad and me, but they kept showing up to my dad's car wash, disrupting his work. We had to report them to the police for that, and now they're charged with obstructing business. Since they were so greedy for money, they need to learn what it's like to lose it, too.
Thank you for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe.